Hello, boys and girls. Today we're going to do reading. So during this time, you will need just a book. Okay, any book, it doesn't matter. It could be one that you borrowed from the classroom library or I printed out for you. You just need to grab a book and then put that to the side. And after we're done teaching here, you will practice what I will teach you today. Okay? All right. So ready, readers? Here we go. Okay, so today I'm going to teach you how to learn about the world in a different way. So a couple of days ago, we learned about learning about the world and being able to read things by reading signs, and we can read these things, right? For example, McDonald's, we see the big sign and we can see that it says McDonald's below in the word, right? What about Walmart? We all know how to read Walmart because the big sign has it and we know that it says Walmart. And then also things at home that we have, we know what it says on the words, like Nesquik for chocolate milk or the cereal that we eat. We know what type of cereal it is because it says in the words. So now I'm going to teach you a different way how to read about the world. Okay, are you ready, readers? Here we go. So I want to teach you today that you can read the world, about the world, by reading books. Okay, by reading books. You can read about so many things, and you can read and learn about the world. So here are different ways where you can grab a book and read anywhere in a little spot that you can, open your book and it's nice and quiet and you can focus on looking and reading your book. Remember, if you don't know how to read your book, it's okay. You can picture read. You can see the pictures and read the book that way to see what's going on in the story. But here, I'm going to show you here are the different ways that you can read a book. Okay, this is so exciting. Okay, you can read in your bed. You can read in your bed. Grab your book like this little boy and read your story, your favorite story. Or you can do what this little girl did right here. She just grabbed her book, grabbed a chair, and sat in front of the table, and she started looking at her book and reading her book. Or you can read with your family. Sit all together, cozy, and read together a book. Or you could read by yourself on the couch. Or even better, read outside. Take a blanket out and read outside where it's nice and quietly. You just gotta remember that wherever you go to read, try to find a quiet spot where you can really pay attention and put all your focus on the book that you are reading, okay? This is so important to know what you're reading about, okay? All right. So those are the places that you can go to read a book. You can read any of these places. Now, here is the books you can read. Oh my goodness, there are so many books you can read about in the world, okay? Look at all these different type of books. Look at this book right here. Those are 1, 2, 3. You're learning about numbers. How about this book right here? ABC book. You're learning about ABCs. And look, here's another number book. How about this book right here? What do you think, looking at it, what do you think this book is going to be about? Well, by looking at the picture, it looks like planets. It looks like it's going to be about planets. How exciting to learn about planets. That's beyond the world, right? How about this? The weather. All the types of weather in our world. That'd be kind of cool to learn about that in this book. And look at this book right here. By looking at the picture, it looks like it's some type of animal book. You're going to learn about something about an animal. But look, if you read up here, it says Super Hunters. Super Hunters. So this book is going to probably be about all types of animals that are super hunters, and you're going to learn all about them. These are things that are in the world that you get to learn about. And then also, you can learn about different little stories, fantasy stories. Oh, they're so much fun. We read Chicka Chicka Boom Boom, right? That was a fun alphabet book. And then also you can read about stories about the Frog and the Toad or Elephant and Piggy. Those are always so fun. And then Fox and the Socks by Dr. Seuss. These books are so fun. Oh, I love them. So you can read all different types of books, okay? And these books are just so fabulous that you get to learn and read about the world, okay? All right, now how to read a story. That's kind of important. That's very important to how to read a story. And I kind of talked a little bit about it in the beginning of calendar time, but let me explain to you how to read a story is so important. So we're going to look at a book and we're going to see the parts of the book. So that way we know the parts of the book and then we know how to read a book. Here's parts of the book. Okay, so I have a book as well, the Chicka Chicka Boom Boom. So we're going to look at together along with this illustration right here, okay? So parts of a book. All right, so let's see here. This is the back cover right here. The back of the book right here is the back cover. This part right here is the front of the book. The front of the book. Okay, front of the book. Then in the middle, each book has a spine. Has a spine right there, right here. Okay, that's the front. That's the spine. And this is the back of the book. Every book has a title. Every book has a title. What the story is going to, be about. Or have an idea about what it is. And every story is written by an author. Okay? Authors write our stories, okay? And then sometimes we have different illustrators, which are the people that draw the pictures in the books. We have illustrators. Sometimes it could be the same person that wrote the book, or it can be a different person. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and erase this. And now I want you to see my big Chicka Chicka Boom Boom. And let's look at the parts of the book on this book, okay? So on this book, this is the front cover. Okay, I'm going to turn the book around. This is the back cover. And then the side, right there. There we go. Right here. This is the spine. Okay? So front, back, and the spine. Okay? And then, if you look at the book, this book has the title of Chicka Chicka Boom Boom. That's what the title of the book is. And then if you look below, it has two authors by Bill Martin Jr. and John Archambault. And then the person that did all these beautiful pictures in the book is the illustrator, and that is Lois Ehlert. Okay, so every book has all these parts, okay? Now that we know how to read look the parts of the book, now we're going to know how to read it, okay? So remember, when we open the book, we're going to open it up at the first page, okay? And then we're going to read from top, and then we're going to go to the right, and then we're going to just keep going, following zigzag until we reach the bottom. Because remember, and then we always touch our words, okay? Always, those are what good readers do. Okay, left to right, top to bottom, and we're touching each word. Once we read the page here, then we go to this page right here. And when we're done reading this page, from top to bottom, left to right, we go to the next page and read top to bottom, left to right. Okay? And we keep going until we're done with the book. Okay? All right. So, I'm going to show you how that looks like so you know how to read a book. Okay, here we go. Chicka Chicka Boom Boom, ABC. The authors are Bill Martin and John Archambault, and the illustrator is Lois Ehlert. Okay, now I'm looking at the picture and I'm saying, what's going on? I'm looking at it and saying, what's going on? What am I going to learn today? What am I going to learn today? very colorful. It's probably going to be very fun, colorful pages and probably exciting book, right? But I see ABC, so maybe it's going to be about the ABCs, right? So I'm looking at the cover and I'm thinking, what am I about to learn in this book? What do I think? I can always look at the pictures and see what it might be about. That's a good idea, is to look at the pictures and see what it's all about. Okay, that means you're investigating this book to see what you might be learning today. Okay, then after that, then you can begin reading. And remember, if you don't know how to read the words, read the pictures. Look at the picture and see what's going on. You know, use your thinking caps and think, oh, okay, what's going on in the story? All right? So here we go. I'm going to read it for you. Chicka, chicka, boom, boom, ABC. So I'm going to read it in Spanish because this one's in Spanish. A le dijo a B y B le dijo a C. En el cocotero, ahí te esperé. So see how I'm touching the words and I'm going from top to bottom? That's what I want you to do, okay? G dijo D, A, E, F, G, G. A, así, cocotero, primero, ya, llegaré. Llegaré. Chica, chica, boom, boom, ¿crees que hay espacio? Por ahí va la H y no va despacio. So that's kind of an idea of what I want you to do today is to practice reading a book. So I want you to get a book. Okay, get a book. You can get the books that you borrow from the library. You can get books at home. You can get books that I printed out for you. Get those books. And I want you to practice, okay? I want you to know, looking at the cover, look in the back, the front, look at all the pages if you can. Investigate what you think this book's going to be about. So, first thing you're going to do is you're going to look at your book. Okay? Look at all the pages inside your book. See what do you think this book is about by looking at the pictures. Okay? Because you're picture reading. What do you think this book is going to be about? So that's the second thing. Think. What do you think this book is going to be about? Okay? Once you do that, once you look through the book and you think about what the book might be about, then you can go ahead and read your book. Okay? Read your book. Remember, if you don't know how to read, it is okay because you are in kindergarten and that's what you're going to learn. You're going to learn how to read. Okay? Make sure you're looking at your pictures and picture reading by looking at the picture and saying, oh, what's going on here? Oh, this is what's probably going on. Like in the picture, the book Chicka Chicka Boom, and we see a lot of letters trying to climb up the tree and trying to see if there's enough space for every letter, right? That's what I want you to do is practice. Now, inside your folders that I gave you, and also the book bags that I gave you, has a book of The Classroom. Okay, and looking at that book, The Classroom, what do you think the book is going to be about? So let me show you the book, The Classroom, so you know which one I'm talking about. That way you can look at this book and try it with this book by looking, then thinking, and then reading. Okay, so let's see here. Here's this book that I printed out for you and I sent home. And this one's in Spanish, but that's okay because yours is the same book, but it says in English. So in the front, you see the title, right? And it says The Classroom. Then we have who wrote it down here. That's the author. Okay. And then inside, look at inside. Before you begin looking at it, it says The Classroom. It has little kids and stuff. What do you think this book is about? Looking at the title, what do you think? The Classroom. What do you think it's going to be about? Think about it. And looking at the picture, what do you think it's going to be about? That's right. It's going to be about the stuff in the classroom maybe, or what they do in the classroom. So now we're going to open the book and see what's inside. It looks like it's things in the classroom, right? Right. So I want you to practice with this book, or you can try another book at home that you have. You want to look at the cover? Think about looking at the pictures and see what you think this book is about, and then picture read or read the words. Okay, that's your challenge for today. Okay. Have a good day. Bye.